Ich weiß nicht, wenn ihr dieses Video seht und wann und wie und wo, aber zu dem Zeitpunkt war das neueste Chapter 215 und das aktuellste, somit auch. Das habe ich jetzt alles aufgeholt in diesem Video und Bruder, enjoy. In a dark abandoned house, offering the unknown. Die essen gerade hier, diese Frau, was auch immer. Everyone knew that wasn't our mother. I don't know the exact details either. I'm just a lowly peon after all. With cursed energy or whatever you guys use. I heard they decided to research it as an alternative energy source. He's Japanese. He's a local guide, in other words. He's a traitor. You Quisling. You just wanted to say Quisling, didn't you? Do kindly shut up. So there's researching how to reach energy self-sufficiency by having their citizens produce their own energy, huh? It's more surprising this never came up in Japan. Ach ja, Digga. In the end, Jujutsu headquarters holds the reins of power in this country. Imagine the prideful bunch taking the initiative to popularize cursed energy. No way that's happening. Noblesse oblige. Yeah, a concept like that could never survive in a country that emphasizes self-responsibility. Yeah. So Kenjaku used the prospect of a new energy source to bait an army of non-sorcerers into the colony and sacrifice them to the cursed spirits. The deaths of so many people will manifest enough cursed energy to fill the colonies. That will conclude the preparation before merging Tengen with the humans of his country. Bringing this many people to each colony, how is this even possible? It's Kenjaku, after all, a social chameleon who speaks with a forked tongue. It's likely that militaries from many different countries were dragged in. Did he intentionally complicate the cooling game with all these rules so he would be too distracted by his death game to request this outcome? Told you so. Brrr. Let's save him. Save the soldiers? Don't they want us to kidnap us and mess with your bodies? Maybe they'll even do lewd things to us. But the preparation will be complete if we just ignore them. Tengen-sama and everyone in this country will be mashed into dango. Man, I still don't get it. No. In Tokyo, colonies number 1 and 2, 50 sorcerers have already died in combat. Here in Tokyo, colony number 1, there's already enough cursed energy. So what? I'm telling you, it's pointless. Whether or not you save the soldiers from the cursed spirits. Huh? Why? Actually talking. Was steht da? Who's actually talking? The result won't change. So what? Hana and I coexist together. Her risks are my risks. Don't drag her into pointless battles. But we weren't allies or anything in the first place, so we can't do it ourselves. Don't order us around. I've never trusted any of you. Were you talking to Angel? Or to me? Were you talking to Angel or to me? How disgusting. Passiert hier? I am a soldier. I've been always been prepared to die. Someday I might fall off the bullets of a terrorist. Someday I might step off a landmine in the search I don't even care about. But sometimes, someday. But this isn't right. I don't want to die like this. F. This isn't like you, is it? You don't seem to mean what you said. Like when you said any of you meant Angel and Sukuna, didn't you? Everyone knew what wasn't our mother, but because the children who cried or refused to fuss too much would disappear. Eventually people stopped talking about it. Later I learned I'd been there for almost a year. Until I followed the dog out. It had a fluffy white tail. Huh? Positive, that's a flashback. How the heck there's a little girl out there all alone. She looks like she's 5. She's all wrecked to someone call the police. Hey girl, you hungry? You're popular with the girls, huh? Don't you ignore me. Jesus. You finally come here now. Come for me. Ist das denn? It's all fate. I believe that one day I would meet you again, little by little. I will become someone worth of standing by your side. I would save people. Damn, irre. Normally you would care more about Kurusu's feelings. After reuniting with you, the thought of Kurusu becoming a replacement for Kukizaki scared me. Don't be stupid, I'll apologize later, you'd better. Don't you have something to say to me? The last panel is mine. Ja, dieser Typ. Solidarity is born, also Takabas here. Chapter 210 Ende. Next. Fast haben wir aufgeholt. Chapter 211. Ripen. Anderer Name, damn. The preparation moves forward. Archipelago crosses to the other side. Was ist das denn? Why does it feel like something bad's about to happen? Is it just the dry weather? Did the filter get cleaned properly? Not unless Onichan cleaned it. What was that just now? The 16th, noon. Was passiert hier? It'd be fine if the preparation was the only thing completed. But according to that guy claiming to be Totori's big brother, Kenjaku has captured Tengen-sama. Choso, the worst Tsukumo-san, and left Jujutsu Tech in a terrible state right now. There's only one thing we're sure about. Kamon Noritoshi still lives, that's all I know, so. Tsukumo-san is at the same level as Yuta. She joined forces with the Death Painting and Tengen-sama, but still lost. We already knew it, but this serves us for the confirmation that we can defeat Kenjaku through conversation means. The only good thing to come out of this is better back of the prison. She's also come for what's I am just a few days. Maki-san, he's changed a lot. In just a few days, Maki-san has changed a lot. What happened? Why hasn't the merger started then? What happened? Was wird happen? Digga, sie hatte den Kampf, der war sehr interessant. Why hasn't the merger started then? I suspect sorcerers can reject the merger with cursed energy. Things look fine inside the colonies, but outside them, the merge has already begun. No, the news is reporting that some more vulnerable people have fallen ill, but overall Japan is functioning as usual. We don't know why. Maybe the merger can't be started yet, or maybe he just doesn't want it to do it yet. This isn't something we can figure out on our own. Let's focus on Tsumiki Nichan first. Why haven't our senpai added rules yet? Transferring points, entering blah 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 blah. We already decided what rules to add, didn't we? That's basically it. About that, let's start with 1. If a Gulen game participant points don't change within 19 days, they will undergo curse technique removal. This removal involves some kind of brain alteration, so it's basically death. The goal is to force players to kill each other. We want to change points counts without killing each other, so we need a rule to allow transferring of points. The tutorial already added this one. Wasn't me, it was Shiguruma. The problem is 2 and 3. Rules dealing with people and electrical signals entering and exiting colonies. Is that a problem? Right now players can't freely enter or exit a colony. I can. Okay, why the heck is that possible? Well, it's not really me, it's Angel's curse technique. Does it work on other people too? That would be hard. Extinguishing a barrier technique with my curse technique amounts to extinguish the foundation of the barrier without knowing where the colony's foundation is. Only Hana and I can move through the colony's barrier. That would be hard. Of course it couldn't be that easy, huh? Anyways, regarding 2 and 3, the Cooling Games rules never explicitly forbade players or special or electronische Signale from going in or out. Are we talking about Kwabamakatu? Digga, dieser Typ. What's up with that guy? Just ignore him. Oh god. The rules. Hey, you're right. In other words, it's like that random transfer. It's not a general rule of the queuing game, but a rule of the barrier themselves. So even if we add a rule to allow entry and exit from the colonies, we might still get repelled by the barrier because of the barrier's rules. Is that why your senpai haven't added any rules yet? Hello system, super charge. Digga, was passiert hier? As for outside communication, we think using Uyui and me as messengers is enough for now. So our first priority is 4. Let's start with allowing players to withdraw from the queuing game. Yuta and the others already transferred the points to you, right? Kogame added a rule, players may withdraw for the queuing game. Rejected. This rule conflicts with rule 7. Well, that's to be expected. All players may withdraw from the queuing game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as substitute. How about that? Rejected. Then how do we withdraw from the queuing game? This is a proposal regarding the addition of a rule to the queuing game. A player may withdraw from the queuing game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. This is acceptable. Oh god. That's no problem. We've got like 300 points at Ambas. Wait. If it's just a substitution, then there will be no change in the number of players. But with the change to the rules, at least 20 players will have to die for those 100 points. Clearly, that suggestion is even more incompatible with the long-lasting effect of their cooling game in rule 7. A player may withdraw from the cooling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. This is acceptable. Oh, looks like it won't accept any further negotiation. But it you usually check the mechanics, but it pretty much said it so itself for the purpose of the cooling game and its long-lasting effect are already in conflict. Okay, that's fine. A player has added a rule to the cooling game. Rule 11. A player may withdraw from the cooling game by inviting a new player from outside the colony as a substitute and spending 100 points. Maki-san, please bring Tsumiki here into the colony for me. What? Tsumiki Nichan is already a player, but she's not in a colony, right? My brain hurts. Then isn't it safer for you to transfer the points remotely and have her withdraw now? No, the conflicts rules 1 and 2. Worst case, her technique will be removed and she'll die the moment she withdraws from the queuing game. Within 19 days of awakening a technique, a player must declare their participation in the queuing game. 2 players who break that rule are subject to curse technique removal. Oh, good, thank you. Got that. Ja, wie bereits gesagt, keine checkt's. Weak players, wir sind alle, ich bin wie Yuji, ich check nix. Weak players who hold points for a long time also risk being targeted by other players. It's safer to rendezvous with Tsumiki first. Got it, but I can't enter the colony with her. Since I have no cursed energy, the barrier can't recognize me, so the transfer will separate us. Even with cursed energy, we still got transferred separately when we entered. Better bring a parachute. Der 16. 3 PM. 3 Uhr. PM. Was auch immer PM heißt. Ichiji-san, are you really going to enter the colony in my place? Shouldn't I do it myself? No, it's not a good idea to reduce the number of sorcerers outside the colonies too much. It feels like I'm watching a plea bargain from someone on death row. Haha, I'd love to play along, but there's no time. Tsumiki-san, you have to declare your participation within 90 days. Frankly, it's a miracle that things have progressed so far already. I can't drag things out either. Nita-san and other assistant managers can take care of things in my stead, so it should be fine. Besides, I might not look like it now, but back when I was a student, I wanted to be a sorcerer, huh? Quit being a sorcerer. You're more useless than shit. Good one, good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. Hungry, fuck. Hurry up and get the driver's license, the manual kind, okay? If you say no, I'll slap the shit out of you. How can someone be so tactless? At the same time, I think that saved in my life. If Gojo-san hadn't said that to me, I would have become a half-assed sorcerer and dead right away. Damn. Perfect. Oh, Megumi. Is that her? Her transfer hit a bullseye, though. Oh, Megumi, thank goodness that startled me. Yeah, Tsumiki Nichan sure is lucky. Mine too. Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking care of Megumi. I'm Itadori. No, I'm the one being taken care of. Nice, I didn't have to do anything. This is curious. She's been keeping watch this whole time just in case Tsumiki Nichan fell out of the sky. Nice Itadori, raise my stock. Let's finish up quickly, Kogane. How he acts all cool in front of his family must be his rebellious face. So cute. Tsumiki, you can use the 100 points I just gave you to withdraw from the Kyunin game. Maki-san already talked to you about the substitute, right? Kogane, add a rule, please allow free entry and exit from the colonies. Huh? You. Who are you? Suddenly adding a rule, just wishy, really. What the fuck? Yo! Es sind mir zu viele Twists gerade auf einmal, Digga. Chapter 212, let's go. Megumi. Suddenly Tsukumi adds a rule. Who is she really? What's her goal? Was passiert hier? Sister. Fester. Digga, Bruder. Chapter 212, Fester. Hä? Was ist das? Shares the same Furigana with... Okay. Yo. How many years has it been? It doesn't feel like that has passed for me. A year and 7 months, roughly. Really no wonder walking feels so hard. Did you hear about the Kyunin game? And about Gojo-san too? Even though I always knew you two had a hard job, seriously. Don't worry about it, my friends and I will handle it somehow. Tsumiki, you may as well sleep some more. Haha, you haven't changed. Stubborn as always. Just a bit more. When this is done, Fushiguro will be okay. Fushiguro. After this, Angel will raise Sukuna along with me. Gojo-sensei will be released from the back of the prison realm. And then everything will be just fine. Maybe this is how it should have been from the start. If only I had simply vanished after saving Fushiguro back then. Thank you, you gave me a role I was able to play. I've already received more than enough, so add a rule. Please allow free entry and exit from the colonies. Huh? Accepted, rule 12. Players may freely enter and exit the colonies. After all, shouldn't be able to choose our own battlefields? You, who are you? Who do you think? I'm your big sister. An incarnate that receives information about the modern era from this vessel's brain. That's why Chozo Sukuna and the incarnated players are able to function in the modern era. If so, reading the vessel's memories and impersonating the vessel should be entirely possible. And why did I assume that Tsumiki was an awakened player? Just kidding. Fushiguro? What's going on? Fushiguro. I am Yoruzu. Maybe the old guys still remember me. Why, this whole time? Weren't you the one who told me about it? The Kyunin game and your plan to escape from it. If I'm offered 100 points for free, of course I'll take them. My first battle in 1,000 years, I want to choose the place and opponent. And of course, the first battle ought to be Sukuna. Toodaloo, I'll be waiting, okay? Let's chase her, yeah. Oh, chain. There are two conditions. First, when I chant and chain, you will lend me your body for 1 minute. And second, you will forget about this contract. It's a binding POV I made with that brat. I can't hurt or kill anyone within a minute. Skuna, why? Of course, what's next? It's a gamble. Okay, Finger weg. What is he doing? Incredible. What a truly foolish brat. A binding POV, not to hurt anyone, but he didn't even include himself. Das hat man ja schon predicted gehabt, Digga. Holy shit! With this treasure, I summon. My hand seal. Don't you remember? We'll be able to see something interesting. Didn't I say that? Brat! Sukuna incarnates in Fushigiro's body? What the fuck? Moment mal. Und jetzt? Digga, wisst ihr was? Nicht und jetzt. Nächste Chapter. 2013. That day, what I sensed from Fushiguro Megumi was his curse technique's potential and his capacity to suppress me. I'd pose a problem if he turned out to be a cage, just like that brat, instead of a vessel. I could have just made Fushiguro Megumi swallow a finger, but to ensure full control over his body, I had to wait and recover my power in that brat's body until the right moment. The moment Fushiguro Megumi's souls shattered. Das war mit seiner Schwester da, gerade jetzt. Seine Schwester. Was auch immer. Chapter 213. I'm a vessel. A curse is reborn. Curse Womb Under Heaven Part 5. What the fuck? Fushiguro. What the hell? Whoa! No matter which era, insects always spring up out of nowhere. Nue. Oh dear, unlike the brat and I, those two coexist with each other, so with Angel's help she could recover faster from unconsciousness. Angel. Wait, Megumi still... It's too late now. It's him. It's the Fallen. Before he takes further root into the body, we must tear the two apart and extinguish him. We need to take his gamble, please. Oh, Radiance, give him back. Radiance, which purifies all things. Evil, sin, and misery, extinguish them all. Guide them, O Radiance, to thy right path. Jacob's ladder. Give him back, Megumi is mine. Hana, I remember now, thank you. Everything's alright, Megumi, no. Haha, Hana, Megumi, not yet. I have always. Never forget the true nature of a curse. Neuestes, aktuellstes Chapter. Ich bin da. Nach 2 Stunden und 13 Minuten, 14 Minuten jetzt, genau jetzt. Ich glaube, ich möchte das nicht erwähnen. Es sollte eigentlich klar sein, dass ich zu dem Zeitpunkt, bei dem ich das gelesen habe, dass das aktuellste Chapter war, jetzt Neues rauskam, das kommt noch dazu. Also freut euch noch auf ein weiteres. Ningen. Ne, dieser Satz. Chapter 214, Cursed Womb Under Heaven Part 6. Faking Fushiguro's return Sakuna's attacks Kurzu. Through and through. Durch und die ganze Zeit so bam, bam, bam. Scheiße. Yuji ist schockiert. Still here, huh? Sukuna! Okay. What's going on? Oh mein Gott. Where did this strength come from? Was jetzt? Right, this breath is from back then. Was back then? Ach mein Gott, Digga, sag doch! The damn Kenjaku sure is twisted. You, all of you. Why can't you just live normally? Why can't you just live without causing suffering? To me, the real question is, why are you all so weak? Why do such weaklings cling so fiercely to life? How can a creature that falls apart at the touch say that it always wants to be happy? Right. These guys are and always will be. Your suffering is natural. You people are meant to be chewed up. That is, and always will be curses. Then let's see if you can chew up me and my suffering. Try me. Whoa! Huh? How can he be that? Can he be that sturdy? No, that's not it. My curse energy output is falling. Huh? Damn you, Fushiguro Megumi. Fushiguro fights back from within. What the fuck is das? Ich versuche jetzt aktueller zu sein bei jedem Chapter. Ich kann nichts versprechen, ich hoff's. Aber Bruder, ich habe aufgeholt. Jujutsukaisen ist krass. Definitiv. Und jetzt gerade, was ist gerade los mit Yuji? Kann das sein? Ich fasse es nicht. Oh Gott. Chapter 215, wie bereits angekündigt. What the fuck? Letztes Chapter. Yuji, was war da los? Was ist mit ihm? Was passiert? Werden wir jetzt Kampf sehen? Ich bin gespannt, Digga. Hurry up. I went out of my way to pick you up. Now, give me a break. Was ist das? Das ist gerade eine Zusammenfassung, kann das sein? Aren't we still making good time anyway? We need to be so stressed. No need to be so stressed. Silence. Then let's see if you can swallow me and my suffering. Try me. Okay. Sukuna and Itadori face off. Meanwhile, who's that drawing near? Chapter 15, Cursed Womb, Honor Heaven, Part 7. Bam! Schlag von Yuji. Damn you, Fushiguro Megumi. There are some locations, but he's suppressing my cursed energy output. As it's worse, I only have access to 10% of my usual maximum. Thought it seems he still has no influence over his flesh. I can still move unhindered. Kann sich immer noch ungehindert bewegen. As always, a job half done causes problems. Well, this amount of cursed energy should be more than enough to comfortably slaughter the breath. Wow! Zenin Senpai! Sorry, I'm late. Bring me up to speed. What the fuck? Kill him. He's not gonna die. Yo, Yuji, strong. Damn! What the fuck? Newest haphazard attack doesn't seem to have damaged the hair. This woman is no small fry. Kampf. Sie hat ihn geboxt. Er fliegt. Yuji. Was ist das? Curse Tool? Was soll das? You really are so very dull. Er hat sich befreit. Seeing Megumi's body fight this well kinda creeps me out. If he's not gonna die, does that mean he can heal the wounds from the Soul Liberation Blade with reverse curse technique? Yuji. Basically, our goal is to capture whatever that is, even if that means killing it, right? Yes. Digga, er ist voller Wunden, Yuji, Mann. Wie sie. Ha, lol. We're gonna speed things up then. Can you keep up? Yes. Er ist voll ernst und aggressiv. Slap. Damn. Fight scene, Manga, weird. When I'm about to hurt his friends, it looks like the rejection is stronger and he dampens the output of my curse technique. If that's the case, leave. Spider's thread. Er hat sie geboxt. Krass, weil der Boden alles kaputt. Haha, sie spuckt's. Not bad. Er macht weiter. Und sie auch. Okay, weiter. Kampf. Oh. Maximum Output. What the fuck? Dead Calm. What the fuck? Der Typ ist arrived. Yo, what the fuck? What if you... Apologize, my entrance ended up being quite intrusive. You're forgiven. Please forgive me. Yeah, you're forgiven. Just in case I have weakened the ice surrounding Itadori Yuji. That brat has served his purpose. I don't care what happens to him. But focusing your cursed energy on that woman was the correct choice. Oh, good one. Das war ein good one. This body is still incomplete. Get the bath ready. Oh damn, ich sehe schon. It has already been prepared. My apologies, but we must travel to its location now. As meticulous as always. Okay. Very happy. Okay. Bam! Cracky Mais! Yuji raus! Bam! Sukuna! Er schreit seinen Namen. Shall I kill him? Hold on, just look at him. You'll have a good laugh. How pathetic! Told you, he's like that guy from Harima. Harima Province, modern day Hyogo, hometown of Omyoji Exorcist. Okay. Pff. Lachen. It's true, especially the shape of his mouth. Look just like him, right? Soll das eine Teaserung sein? Digga, was ist das, Mann? Even if you're being mocked, don't let the embers of your rage burn out. Chapter 215, Ende? Was ist das denn? Wieso enden die das hier? Oh Gott! So viele Sachen passieren gerade. Was ist das? Jetzt sind die weg. Und jetzt? Wie geht's der Frau da? Zenin? Oh mein Gott. Ja. Also ich muss nicht sagen, dass jetzt regelmäßige Reactions dazu folgen werden, zu den neuesten Chaptern. Und zwar einzelne Folgen werden das sein, vermutlich keine Compilations. Je nachdem, Digga, wenn ich aktuell bin. Und aktuell bleibe. Die nächsten Manga, die ich wohl aufholen werde, wird wohl Black Clover sein. Danach Tokyo Revengers. Aber was soll's, Digga. Ich habe ja angefangen, ich muss da was beenden. Und dann habe ich noch einige vielleicht noch. Ich weiß nicht, ich habe da eine Notiz. Auf meinem Handy, also man sieht sich.